Hello, everyone. I'm Vaibhav Agrawal, and I head broking products at Angel One. At Angel One. Before I get started, let me just tell you a little bit about Angel One. The third largest broking app in India, but no longer really about broking. We are doing a whole lot of products now. It's a super app. We are providing everything from mutual funds to loans, fixed deposits, everything on the platform really. Today, though, I'm here to talk about specifically some of the trading experience innovations that we've done in our app. Let me just set some of the context of what really we set out to build and what are the problems that traders typically face, that retail traders face. And the key over here is that markets are really volatile for traders and they move really fast. Just to give you a simple data point, a typical trade on our platform lasts less than 10 minutes. What that means is that a person enters into a position and exits it within less than 10 minutes. Now, why is it so fast? I'll just explain that with the help of a few numbers. So let's say a person really takes a simple options trade. He buys a call option. He buys a nifty call option. Now, when he buys one option, and typically it costs about 4,000 rupees to buy that, he gets exposure to the underlying instrument, which is Nifty, worth 20 lakh rupees, and that's the whole point. Imagine that the 4,000 is like a down payment, and the asset you're buying is worth 20 lakhs. Now, even if the Nifty moves by 25 points, which is 0.1% in 10 minutes, that's a change of about 2,000 rupees on that asset. So your down payment, which you would put up 4,000 bucks, is up or down, maybe 20, 30, 40%. So traders essentially work in a very time bound manner. And really the only way to empower them to make money is if they can trade really fast and have great risk management tools. Now, how do traders typically decide what trade to take? Charts are by far the most popular way that they sort of try to figure out whether the market is going to go up or down. So about 3 out of 4 traders use charts to figure that out, right? Now, the other bit is once they are in the trade, obviously, money is at stake. It's moving up or down pretty fast. Risk management is the key. Because in that moment when your money is at stake, you don't want to get emotional in your decision making. You want risk management. You want the ability to exit very fast as well in an unemotional way. So given this context, how did we really go about solving it? Let me explain it via a few quick demos from our app that we've recorded. Let me just pull up those demos. Sorry for that. So let me just explain, 4 of those journeys. Essentially, for a beginner, as I said, it's very easy. He comes onto the charts. He can buy right from the charts. And once he has taken a position, that's visible on the charts. Now, that's something, that we've innovated. It's visible right from the charts. He can easily pull up the P&L of his position as well, right on the chart itself. Now, let's say he decides to place a stop loss order. Again, he doesn't really need to exit out of the screen because it's all moving in real time. So he needs to be on the charts to see how the market is moving while simultaneously also being able to actually, place stop losses, etc. So let's say he places a stop loss. Now that is also plotted right on the chart itself. So he can see that. And as the position is moving, right, he can simply either exit himself. Again, the exit button is something we have, sort of given instant exits. That's something again new to the industry, and which very quickly allows him to exit. Moving on, so in terms of how this really compares with some of our top competition, uh, like I said, being able to order from index charts very easy is something which is, it again compares very favorably with our competition. Giving that split screen view where he can see a chart along with his positions is again something, when we compare with our largest competitors, that's something unique to us. Again, one tap exits, like I said, is very critical to capture that PNL very quickly, right? Just to give you some sense of the adoption of some of our trading journeys. Uh, First, to give a context of Angel, we have close to 34 million customers. and close to about 360 million orders per quarter, which equates to about 60 lakh orders happening every day on the platform, and about 1.5 lakh crores of assets which our customers really have with us on the platform. Given that context, these journeys, like I said, are heavily used by our users. Today, literally 90% of any trade that happens on Angel One goes through one of these charting, journeys, charting or option chain journeys. Again, like I was saying, speed matters, and by giving that one-click exit, what we see is that literally since we've launched that, 75% of all orders being exited are with that one-click exit, which really helps people, very quickly capture their profits or sort of cut short their losses. And lastly, like I said, that sort of split screen integrated experience is again something which is being used by more than 40% of our